Hey guys, Ryan and Kristen here, and today on our first vlog, we're going to talk about some of our favorite Disney quick service restaurants, so hope you'll stay tuned.
Okay, so the first place we want to talk about Emirates. And you can find Emirates in Disney Springs. One of the things, like when you walk into it, to me, it feels like you're in a little pastry shop in France. So, but we went there on a date night and we had a Mickey Mouse cake. We'll insert a picture
here
somewhere magically here for you to look at. But it was really, really yummy.
Oh yeah.
It was one of our favorite desserts we had, but they have more than just like little cakes. They have macarons, they have eclairs. I mean, like anything like super fancy pastry, you're gonna find it there. So it's definitely one of our top places. Last time, unfortunately, we didn't get to go.
Right.
But it's definitely on our list.
And if you're lucky enough, you can even go behind the scenes and you can even make your own cake. So that's pretty awesome. That's something that would be on our bucket list to do. So you can make your cake and eat it too.
Exactly. I didn't even know you could do that.
A place that we enjoy going to for quick service restaurants. This is actually located on the boardwalk. And this is a few steps from Epcot. But here at Helix Creamery, you can find an ice cream taco.
Yes.
That's basically all that I have to say. So moving on to the next one.
That's right.
But anyways,
just you had me at ice cream, and then taco just seals the deal, in my opinion.
So this is not on the Disney snack credit. I want to say we paid about $9 or $10 for this ice cream taco, and because it's a secret menu item, when you order it, they make it fresh in front of you. So from start to finish, you may have to wait 5 minutes, but it's totally worth it. You get 2 scoops of ice cream, plus they ask you if you want sprinkles and whipped cream, and if you want the taco shell dipped in chocolate. So we did the whole 9 yards.
We did the whole thing. The only thing we did not do whipped cream on ours. But it is, and you may be thinking to yourself, like, that is a lot of money, especially if you're like us and you do pay for the dining plan.
Right.
And you're already forking out that money, and you're like, gosh, I have to pay another $10, but it is so worth it. He and I as adults split it, and let me tell you, it will fill you up.
Oh, it will.
So don't feel like, if you have kids and stuff, like, you definitely can share. And I think the good thing about Ample Hills in comparison to like Beaches and Cream, it's a little bit more secluded because it's on a resort. And it's beautiful scenery. So like if you're at Epcot, it's hot, you and your family, because I mean, I know there's times for us, we don't even have children, but we're like, we need a break. We need a break from the crowd. So we always hop over to the nearest resort, and getting to enjoy that ice cream, it was definitely very, very nice.
Definitely. And if you're lucky enough to get it, make sure you have to take a picture and post it to Instagram, because they make it so Instagrammable.
It is so Instagrammable.
And I mean, how many of you can say you had an ice cream taco?
That's right.
Especially at Disney World. I mean, come on.
I know, right? Yeah. Okay, so the next place that we're going to talk about quick service wise, I mean, to me, it's just like the OG. Like, you cannot not go to Disney World, Magic Kingdom without hitting up Casey's Corner.
Yes.
I know there's a lot of mixed, reviews on it. Some people are like, okay, it's just hot dogs, fries, like you're just all American food. But y'all, like Casey's Corner has some really good stuff. Like, I've had the corn dog, like tots, is that what you would call them? Like little bite size. So good. Is it the most amazing thing that you're ever going to eat? No. Compared to like some of your dine-in options at Disney World. But it's just good, quick food. And my favorite thing from there is the lemonade. Oh, yes. It counts as a snack credit. It is divine. It is so good. Especially on those hot Orlando days. But it counts as a Disney snack credit. It has mint in it. Some of you may hate the mint. Some of you may love the mint. I love mint paired with lemonade because it kind of helps counteract that tartness of it. But it's one of my favorites. I mean, every time we go there, I mean, we've never been like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have ate here.
It's always a must-do for us. It's definitely a great spot if you're lucky enough to sit down and watch the fireworks. So
Yes.
And also the pianist, you know.
Yes.
On a nice afternoon, they play some classic Disney tunes, and who can't beat that? And then you have those ducks waddling around. So
that's right.
Yeah.
And definitely don't feed the ducks.
Yeah, don't feed the ducks.
Don't feed the ducks. We've never done it. We've seen people do it, but don't feed the ducks.
Yeah.
And also with Casey's Corner, it's going to be packed.
Yeah. Oh,
it's always packed. So be smart. Order on your phone.
Right.
I have never been disappointed ordering on my phone. And also, just a quick little side note, if you want to get something, I guess, free at Disney, if that's really a thing. Last time we went for my birthday, they saw my birthday pin and they gave me a brownie. Right. And we've had 2 of their brownies, right? We had the Mickey's 90th birthday brownie, and then I had my brownie. Y'all, this isn't like a slam park out of the, amazing brownie you've ever had, but it was decent. It's just very sugary.
Yeah, it's probably the equivalent to a little Debbie snack brownie or one of those brownies that you get on the snack aisle at a grocery store.
Right.
But it's a free dessert and break away from all the saltiness of the corn dogs and hot dogs.
Right, and your kids would love it too. Yeah. I mean, like if it's their birthday and they get a little birthday brownie, they're gonna love it. It's about the memory aspect of it, I think, more than anything. But they change up constantly what their brownies look like, so that's kind of fun to me. Yeah. But anyway, Casey's Corner. Okay, so our next place on our list is, of course, going to be at Magic Kingdom. It's one of my favorite parks. Right. And it is nestled in Fantasyland. If you can guess it, because it's not original and it's probably on every Disney vloggers list, and that is going to be Gaston's Tavern. You guys, we just went there our past trip and got the cinnamon roll. Divine. So good. It is so good. Make sure you ask for extra icing to go with your cinnamon roll. And I know you may be thinking that is ridiculous, but the top part is covered with icing. But once you start getting past that, you're going to get into, of course, the inner part of the cinnamon roll, and it's just nice to have that little bit to dip in. And also, what people don't talk about. See, I'm a big drink person. I think that's one thing about me. Like, I love me some just good non-alcoholic drinks. But LeFou's Brew. LeFou's Brew is so good, y'all. Like, no one talks about it, and it makes me a little sad.
It's either you love it or you hate it, and I think for both of us, we love it because it is so unique. So basically, this is just like a frozen apple juice slushie. Some other ingredients I'm not too sure. I
believe the top's like a marshmallow foam. I mean, it's just it's fun. And that's the thing about like your food at Disney. Make it fun. Oh, yeah. I mean, don't take your food too seriously. Yeah. Is that the right word? But it's fun to be in Fantasyland. It's fun to go to LeFou, to go to Gaston's Tavern, because it really does feel like you've stepped into the story. Oh, yeah. The ambiance is amazing. I mean, it is Gaston from the time you walk in to the time you walk out. It is the perfect right amount of gaudy. It is when he said he did all of his decorating with antlers. He did. And it's just fun. There's a lot of like little cool things on the wall. Like I think one thing we saw was where they were having a dart throwing match, LeFou and Gaston, and you can tell where like Gaston's cheated the system, of course, because he's Gaston. But it's just fun. And to me, like LeFou's Brew, I put it up there with Casey's Corner lemonade, and that's saying a lot for me because I love me some lemonade. But it is a little tart. But I think it complemented the cinnamon roll fabulously. It was not, because sometimes apple juice can have that very, very sweet undertone to it. And to me, LeFou's Brew, something about the way they do it, they cut it just right, where it's not going to overpower something as sweet as the cinnamon roll. Right. I think they do a good balance, especially with the marshmallow on top. Yes. To break up all the appleness of it. Appley-ness? We'll let you decide. Is it appley or appleness? I like appley. Appley? It's appley. All right. You'll live happily ever after. They need a trademark. Yeah. So the next place on our list, it's not in a park. You actually have to take a bus or the boat to get to this. And I'm talking about beignets. And this can be found only at Port Orleans French Quarter.
So like I said, to get to this place, if you're not staying there, you will need to take a bus, or if you're at Disney Springs or at Riverside, you can take the boat to French Quarter. This does count as a Disney snack credit, and most of the time they do make them right in front of you. They don't store them, so you get them fresh and loads, of course, of powdered sugar. So definitely a good one. And while you're there, be sure to go by the pool or go to Mardi Gras. And if you're lucky enough, if you do in the evening time, you can actually get some boozy beignets, and this can be found at Scat Cats.
Yes, and I would add to with the beignets, it's just worth going to French Quarter.
Oh yeah.
Definitely don't just go for the beignets. Go and have the experience. For any of you who have been to New Orleans or maybe even want to go to New Orleans, I mean, the French Quarter really, really encapsulates. Is that the word I'm looking for? It really, really feels like you're in New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
And it's one of the smaller resorts.
Right.
But it feels nice and homey.
It does.
And they have, the landscaping there is absolutely stunning.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's good. I'm always a big believer that the parks can be very overwhelming. And if you have the time, take an hour out of your day and go to a resort.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think that's a perfect one. The pool is so much fun.
Yeah.
We are adults and we had a blast.
We did.
We had so much fun going down the big slide there.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth going to.
Right.
Definitely worth,
So also with this, if you do the beignet 5K run, you get complimentary beignets at the end. So that's pretty cool.
Or you just pay for them.
Or you just pay for them and
Minus
don't run.
the run.
Yeah, don't run at all.
Next favorite quick service place to go is actually in Animal Kingdom.
Right.
And it's is it the World of Pandora or just?
Yeah, the World of Pandora.
And it's Satuli Canteen.
Right.
And this is not original either. We've heard a lot of vloggers talk about it, so we added it to our list of things we wanted to try. And it was one of our favorite meals we had this past time, and that was the little hamburger pods that you can get at I'm going to mess it up. Satuli Canteen. I want to call it Santuni.
Yeah.
Santuni Canteen. But anyways, it's on the kids menu, and we ordered it as adults. And if you are an adult and you're ordering it, and for me and him, we don't have children, so they're like, okay, you want the adult, right? And we're like, absolutely.
Right.
So the kids, you get like one little pod and maybe like a vegetable or something. Do you know?
Right.
The kids, and chips. But for the adults, you get 2 pods, handmade chips, and then you get like a coleslaw salad type of mixture. It was really, 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 really good. It was crowded there when we went. It was very crowded. It was very difficult to find somewhere to sit. We went around lunchtime, so we ended up sitting outside. But the weather was very nice when we went last time. But they were really, really good.
Yeah.
They look very out of this world.
It's a boa bun for those of you who do not know. So it's basically steamed dough, and the meat is stuffed with everything that you would find on a hamburger. The meat, the cheese, the ketchup, the mayo, hence a pickle. So pretty cool, pretty unique, and it's definitely one of our favorite places, and definitely Animal Kingdom. Yeah,
it was very, very good. It's definitely worth going to. They do have the quick, where you can order it on your phone, and that's what I recommend doing. For us at that time, we were having technical difficulties, so then we had to wait in line. But I would say we really did not wait that long. They are very efficient with getting the food out to you. And while we were waiting, I saw a lot of good food coming out. Like there's more things I want to try there. But it's definitely one of our favorites to go to.
Definitely. And so this is Satuli Canteen, and this is located in Animal Kingdom in the World of Pandora.
All right, well that does it. Those are our top picks of quick service restaurants in Disney World. And as you can tell, you can go and find good quick service places in resorts in the parks. So if you're willing to broaden your horizon and go out to resorts, definitely do it.
Right.
And we talked about like little hidden gems, and I think we're going to be filming a video about some of the hidden gems at Disney World, and also talking about unpopular opinions about Disney, things that we don't think are worth it. And there are things that are like, people go to Disney World just to do these things that we thought were kind of like, not really worth it. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram if you want Disney content. And yeah.
We'll see you guys later for the next vlog.
Yep. I got the giggles.